Have you ever been in a situation where you were too attracted to someone and suddenly you noticed that they were losing interest? It's a terrible feeling, and it's one that most of us have experienced at one point or another. But why does this happen? Why do most people start to lose interest when they realize that someone is too attracted to them? If you watch this video all the way through, you will understand the science behind this behavior and the reasons why you should never be too attracted to someone. We will also show you 9 proven steps that you can follow to make sure that it never happens to you again. In fact, if you learn and apply what we are going to teach you, not only will you never suffer from this problem again, but people will start to become more attracted to you and value you more than before. If you are new here, make sure to click the subscribe button and leave a comment below saying I subscribed. I will try my best to reply to as many comments as possible. Let's start. Understanding the problem. Before we show you the steps, it's important to first understand the problem. And to do that, we need to understand the science behind why people lose interest when someone is too attracted to them. The scientific term for this is called the law of diminishing marginal utility, and it's a principle that applies to all areas of life, not just attraction and relationships. To put it simply, the law of diminishing marginal utility states that the more something you have, the less value it has. Think about it like this. If you have a lot of something, it's not worth as much as if you had a little bit of it. The same goes for people. When someone is too attracted to you, they are effectively giving you too much of themselves. It's as if someone was constantly giving you compliments or trying to do things for you. After a while, it would start to get annoying and you would start to lose interest in that person. So when you give someone too much attention, you are effectively pushing them away. This behavior will make most people take you for granted, see you as desperate, and start to lose interest. With that said, here's what to do to solve the problem. Step 1. Stop chasing them. Are you always the one texting first or trying to arrange meetups? If so, you need to give them some space. One of the most important things to remember is that people value what they have to work for. If you make yourself too available, you will be seen as less valuable. So the first step is to stop chasing them and start giving them space. This means waiting for them to text you first and making yourself busy so that you don't always have time for them. This is not to say that you should ignore them or never text them first. Just don't do it all the time. Give them the chance to miss you and stop chasing them. This will make them see you as more valuable and they will start to appreciate you more. Step 2. Learn to control your emotions. For some people, it can be hard to control their emotions, and when they like someone, they might start to get too attached too quickly. If this is something that you struggle with, you shouldn't feel bad about yourself. However, it's important to learn how to control your emotions. One way to do this is by focusing on other areas of your life. Make sure that you have a hobby or something that you are passionate about. This will help to take your mind off the person and stop you from getting too attached. It's also important to remember that not every relationship is going to work out. By learning how to control your emotions, you will always be on the safe side and won't get too hurt if things don't go as planned. Step 3. Never make them the center of the universe. When you give someone too much attention, you are effectively making them the center of your universe. This is not healthy for either of you. It's important to have other things in your life that are just as important as your relationship. This could be your friends, family, hobbies, or anything else that you are passionate about. By keeping the relationship in perspective, you will be less likely to get too attached. And if things do happen to go wrong, you will still have other things in your life that are important to you. This will not only make the other person value you more, but it will also make you a happier and more well-rounded person. And they will never take you for granted. Step 4. Set clear boundaries. People are attracted to those who know what they want and aren't afraid to ask for it. When you set boundaries, you're sending a message that says, I respect myself and I expect others to do the same. This not only makes you more attractive, but it also helps to build trust and intimacy in relationships. Of course, setting boundaries isn't always easy. It requires being assertive and confident in your own wants and needs. But if you can learn to set healthy boundaries, you'll be well on your way to attracting the kinds of people that will value and respect you. Step 5. Make them miss you. How to make someone miss you? It's simple. Stop being so available all the time. As we said before, people value what they have to work for. So if you're always available, they will start to take you for granted and won't appreciate you as much. Instead, make yourself less available. This doesn't mean ignoring them completely, just don't be available 24/7. Do your own thing, and make sure that you have a life outside of the relationship. This will not only make them miss you, but it will also make you more attractive in their eyes. Step 6. Show that you are fine without them. One of the biggest mistakes you can make is to show the other person that you are not fine without them. This will make them think that they have all the power in the relationship and that they can do whatever they want. Instead, you should show them that you are perfectly happy without them. This doesn't mean being cold or heartless, just don't be desperate or clingy. Let them see that you are a strong and independent person who is perfectly capable of being happy without them. This will not only make them respect you more, but it will also make them want to be with you even more. Step 7. Never accept less than you deserve. No matter how attracted you are to someone, never accept less than you deserve. If they are not treating you well, if they are not respecting you, if they are not valuing your time and attention, walk away. There are plenty of other fish in the sea, and you deserve to be with someone who will treat you the way you deserve to be treated. Don't let yourself be attracted to someone who doesn't deserve you. Just because you have feelings for someone doesn't mean that you have to put up with their bad behavior. Respecting yourself enough to walk away from someone who isn't good for you is one of the most attractive things you can do. It shows that you value yourself and that you are not willing to settle for anything less than what you deserve. Step 8. Become a challenge for them. What does it mean to be a challenge? It means that you never let your guard down. You never give them all of you. You never make yourself fully available to them. You never let them have complete control over the situation. Why is this important? Because people value what they have to work for. They don't value what is given to them for free. If you make them work for your time, your attention, and your affection, they will appreciate you more. They will never take you for granted. So if you want to be more attractive to someone, make them work for it. Don't let them have everything they want. Be a challenge. Step 9. Create a fear of losing you. This is one of the most effective strategies for making someone want you more. According to research, the more someone feels they have to lose, the more they'll appreciate what they have. From a scientific standpoint, this is known as the endowment effect. Here's what it means. When people own something, they tend to place a higher value on it than if they did not own it. This is due to the fact that they feel they would lose something of value, the thing itself or the utility it provides, by giving it up. In other words, when people feel like they might lose something, they appreciate it more. So if you want to make someone appreciate you more, make them feel like they might lose you. This doesn't mean playing games or being manipulative. It just means not being too dependent on them and never letting them take you for granted. If you follow and apply these 9 steps, you will never have to worry about being too attracted to someone. Instead, you will be the one in control of the situation. You will be the one who is in charge of your own happiness, and you will be the one who has the power to make them want you even more. Now, you are ready to take the next step. The recommended video that you see on the screen right now will show you how to make everyone fall in love with your personality.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.